So today we're going to be talking about 4A, the quadrant plane. And the first thing I'd like for you to do, if this information is not written on your paper yet, to go ahead and pause the video and copy down what you see so far in my handwriting. And then when you're ready, go ahead and resume the video. So today we're looking at the coordinate plane. And where the x and y axis cross, so this line right here is the y axis, this line is the x axis, and these two lines will cross, which will form four quadrants. You'll notice the top right, top left, bottom right. So these are four quadrants of a coordinate plane. Now the way that we label these quadrants, the top right is known as quadrant 1, but we use Roman numerals. The top left is known as quadrant 2. The bottom left is known as quadrant 3. And the bottom right is known as quadrant 4. Again, we are using Roman numerals and not just normal numbers. So here we have quadrants 1, 2, 3, 4. This is actually going in a counterclockwise direction. So if you think of, here's your coordinate plane, so your x-axis and your y. If you can't remember which order to write these, then just start in the top right corner, and it's like making a C for coordinate plane. So if you start here and you were just going to write the letter C, you are starting in quadrant 1, then you will continue into quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and then quadrant 4. So that is just another way to remember to go counterclockwise. If you were going around to the right, like the arms of a clock, that's clockwise. But we are going counterclockwise the other way. Now, where these two axes meet, so this is known as the y-axis, this is known as the x-axis, this is known as the origin. And we refer to that as an ordered pair, 0, 0. Now, an ordered pair is made up of an x and a y value. The x, or the first number, so you'll see all of these first numbers here, refer to which way you're going to go on the x-axis. You always go on the x-axis first. Now, if you're going to the right, that is a positive value. So if x is positive, you're going to move to the right. If x is negative, you're going to move to the left. So if I look at all of these numbers here, positive numbers will move to the right, negative numbers will move to the left. Similarly, on the y-axis, if you move up, you're going to go positive, and if you move down, you're going to go negative. So all of the y values, those are the second values in our ordered pair. If it's positive, you will go up. If it's negative, you will go down. So again, when graphing, we will be using ordered pairs, x and y. The first number tells you where to move on your x-axis. The second number, y, tells you where to move on the right. If you have not written these 7 points down, please pause the video and write them down real quick, and we're going to graph them together. So for A, this positive 2 means go to the right, and then the positive 1 means we're going to go up. So oftentimes I encourage students, if they need to, positive means go right, positive means go up. So I'm going to go to the right 2, up 1, draw a dot, and I'm going to label this as point A. Now B is a little different. The reason why I wanted to show you the difference, this time we're going to go over 1 but go up 2. So this number means go right and up 2. Right 1, up 2, and this is B. So I'm just showing you carefully that order matters when you're using ordered pairs. For letter C, we're going to go left because that number was negative. So the first number is our x. If we're going left, we're going to go left 3. And then 4 is still positive, so I'm going to go up. So I'm going to go left 1, 2, 3, up 1, 2, 3, 4, draw a dot, and there we are at point C. For D, again, I'm just showing the importance of order. This time we're going to go right 4, and then we're going to go down. So if x is positive, we're going to go to the right. If y is negative, we're going to move down. So go right 1, 2, 3, 4, down 1, 2, 3. Now you'll notice I'm not making a point until I've counted both numbers. So go to the right 4, but don't make a dot yet, and go down 3. So this is D. Okay, 3 more. -5 means move to the left. -1 means to move down. So I'm going to go left 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't make a dot yet. Go down -1. And we get the letter E. Now F, remember this is the x-axis or the x coordinate in our ordered pair, and this is our y. So x, when it's 0, means do not move right or left. We're going to stay right here at 0. But this time we're going to move up 6. So that's positive, which means up. So stay here at 0 and move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's letter F. And that is on the y-axis. G, this is our x value and y. So this is going to mean to go left because x is negative. But then when I go when I go up or down, I'm going to go 0. So left 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 0 means do not go up or down. So this is the letter G. Now what I'm going to do real quick is write which quadrant these points ended up. So point A ended up in quadrant 1. Point B was also in quadrant 1. Notice I'm using Roman numerals. C was in quadrant 2. D was in quadrant 4. Roman numerals again. E is in quadrant 3. F is not in a quadrant. So you will not say 1 and 2. It's on the line between these quadrants. So F is actually on the y-axis. So we still have to say where it's at. We just aren't listing one of the quadrants. And G, likewise, is not in quadrant 2 or quadrant 3. It's on the axis between those two. So this is on the x-axis. Now, a few students will ask, how can they remember a few shortcuts? So quadrant 1, your numbers are always going to be positive and positive because you're going to move right and move up. In quadrant 2, you're going to move left and then up. So your first number is negative, your second number is positive. In quadrant 3, you're going to go left and down. So like letter E, left and down. In quadrant 4, you're going to go positive and then down. So quadrant 4 is positive and then a negative.